Unless, you know what I'm trying to say. You guys, you ready for your next comedian? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. This next comedian comes all the way from Wilmington, North Carolina. He is a funny motherfucker. You hear that, kiddo? Funny motherfucker. Mr. John Grimes. Come on.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks, Paul, Chris, Ben, everybody. It's hard to remember their names considering how little I care. I am John Grimes. I came here from Wilmington. Big deal. Not that far of a drive, but I appreciate the respect. Give it up for Adam's birthday. I love that guy. 36 years old. Yeah. It's amazing how somebody with his intellect made it to 36 years. So I'm glad to see him. When he started comedy in Wilmington, I said, I'll learn your name in 6 to 8 weeks if you're still here. And I kept to that. All right, enough about all that shit. Thanks for your service. I feel like you have to say that, or else everyone's like, you didn't thank me. I also did service. It was fine. I was in Korea, and shortly after I left my post there, they turned it into a jail. And as we were leaving, I was like, what are the changes that you're gonna make when it becomes a jail? They're like, well, we have to make it a lot nicer. Oh, okay, cool. Have to fix it up. Any of you guys like Christ? Anyone like Jesus in here? All right. I'm sure you do, and I'm glad you do, and he's also glad. But I bet you guys didn't love him as much as me, because I loved Christ so much that me and one of my friends started a Christian rap group. We were pretty good. We never came up with a name. My rap name was The Reverend. I thought that was pretty cool. The other guy in the group, my friend Dave, his rap name was Dave. We were not creative. Our heart was in the right place. And Christ was in the right place in our heart, but our rhymes were not happening. Then I had to quit rap, not because I'm white, that's fine, but because I'm old. Who the fuck would want to hear me and my stupid raps? I have nothing to rap about. I wish my wife would put the dishes in the dishwasher instead of beside it. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't have much to add to that shit. I wish when me and my dog wore matching sweaters to the brewery, we didn't get strange looks. I wish that. I wish my voice didn't go shitty in the middle of a hilarious dog joke. My dog and I do have multiple matching outfits. We have cardigan, hoodies, and then like jerseys for sports. That's enough about Christ and my dog, my two favorite things. The only two things that love me. Aw. Anyway, football's on. Anyone into football, preseason? Yes. Anyone gamble on preseason football? Good. If you gamble on that shit, you're a gambling addict. I mean, like, these players from Monday through Saturday are working at like the Gap outlet, just trying to make the practice squad of a team. And then on Sunday, you're betting the mortgage that this guy's not gonna miss a field goal. I don't think that's a match made in heaven. They're always like, gamble responsibly. It's like drink responsibly, or all the warnings they have to give for boner pills and Ozempic and shit. They're like, this product will cause AIDS and cancer and you might die if you take it. If you're allergic to it, you'll definitely die. Go fuck yourself. Gamble responsibly. Okay, you catch all that fine print? Probably not. I used to watch football with my stepdad. Of course I have a stepdad. And he would, like, commercials would come on for like a car, and there'd be some beautiful woman in the commercial. And he'd be like, does she come with it? I'm like, if she came with that car, the only thing you would see her do is run away and escape your fucking perverted ass. She does not come with the car. Or like, back in my time, who was hot? Fergalicious? Were you guys Fergalicious and Fabulous, or that was just me? I always like when they spell a word in a song, because you can learn and dance. But he would see like some pop star or something in a commercial, be like, man, if I was 20 years younger. Again, what? She would just reject you 20 years ago? I don't think that would happen. Plus she was like 4. Awkward. I haven't had a sex with a 4-year-old since I was 5. It's been a really long time. I don't remember it that well. I was blacked out. I was thinking the other day that true crime is just Joe Rogan for women. Raise your hand or clap or do something if you watch true crime. One liar. Oh, you're all liars. I know half of you psychos, especially women in here, listen to that shit every night to relax before bed. Like, there are so many other things. There are movies and shows and other things where you can get your horny bloodlust out of the way and nobody really dies. But you're like, no, I don't want to watch John Wick again. That's not enough death. It's not real. I had a long day working at a desk pretending to work, and now I need to relax. So I'm going to put on a true crime documentary about a mother of 3 driving herself and her entire family into a lake. That is what I require to relax at night and sleep. Rogan fans are, I don't want to say dumber, but maybe less intellectually curious than true crime fans. Their advice they're looking for is like, make your bed, hunt elks shirtless with a bow and arrow, Rogan type shit. True crime fans are like Googling how to scrub DNA from a couch that my stupid fat husband farted in for 11 years. I need it all gone. I need him gone now. How can I get away with it? Oh, and then I'm gonna flick myself off just thinking about the murder. Oh, I finally got to do it. I hope I get my own true crime documentary. That'll show him. Told my husband to quit watching so much goddamn Joe Rogan. You don't need all those steroids, man. You work at a bank. I always love when I go into places, and you know the guys I'm talking about. They wear gray, like Lululemon work pants, a too tight dress shirt, a vest, even though it's August. Need that fleece vest. There's always those guys. And they're so goddamn muscular. I'm like, why do you need an 8-pack to fucking sell insurance? Don't you have a family to go home and hug? No, must be alpha. Alpha insurance man. All right, I didn't mean to offend all you alpha males in here. I can see it. I can see it by your beards and all the same hats and all the same shorts and all the same general demeanor. I didn't mean to offend you guys. Bunch of free thinkers in here. Some of you have the sunglasses on the hat. I respect that. At least this guy stands out. He went above and beyond. I also love this. I love this mistletoe that we're doing. Some camo netting. We don't want anybody to see. Fucking ring light for TikTok. Yeah, 40-year-old guy. I rap for the Lord. I scrap for the Lord. When the devil comes, I break out the sword. Told you guys I tried. From a small town, they weren't ready for it. My town was like Footloose except rap. No rap allowed. We all knew that meant no black people allowed, but they said, you know, it's rap. It's rap. It's for rap reasons. Oh man, I feel like people watch and listen to all this shit, especially podcasts, because we are bombarded with so much information. You're just like, I need to find something. I need to find something to believe in. Whether it's Christ, Rogan, murder, money, Trump, whoever. You just need something to believe in. And my theory is that it's because most of us have been lied to our whole lives, starting as soon as you can learn to talk. Like, you better be good. You better be good this year, because there's a guy in the sky and he wears a red mechanic's outfit and he wants to come into our trailer and leave you a bunch of toys. He would come through the chimney, but we don't have one, plus our door doesn't lock, so he can just come in. And you're gonna get all kinds of shit we can't afford. Okay, thanks, Mom. Thanks a lot. I know that you put those Ninja Turtles on layaway. I know what layaway is. It's when you pay a little bit of money every other week and you get to go visit your stuff at Walmart. I know there's no Santa. Fucking liar. Or the other guy in the sky who, when he's not busy helping football teams win and helping us find parking spots, he gets really mad if you jerk off or steal from the self-checkout. Hell, you'll be in hell. Damn, Mom, I'm 8. I don't know if I needed the hell lecture. I don't even have pubes yet. I don't even know what pubes are. That's when I'm gonna really start doing the shit that's gonna send me to hell. Save that speech till I'm about 13. I learned how to tuck it into your belt so it doesn't show in English class. Give me the hell speech then. Fuck, I'm 8. The worst thing I've done by age 8 is I stole a Snickers bar from a cashier, not the self-checkout. And I didn't know where to put it, so I put it in my underwear, and by the time we got home, it looked like I shit myself. That was the only sin I had committed. Christ would definitely forgive me for that, especially because I had shouted him out in so many rhymes. I got at least 3-4 sins before he's even gonna care. Story of the Snickers bar. There, I go, maybe you guys can't relate to it, but that was my journey. My journey was often food-based and shoplifting-based. I once put a thing of Pringles down sweatpants. How are they gonna ask about that? What are they gonna say? It's supposed to be a penis reference, but I thought there were kids in here. What are they gonna say? You have a huge dick, man. Pull that thing out so we can tell it's not Pringles. See, that's funny when I say that. Stupid kids. I know everybody talks about weed, but I got a weed story for you. The guy who did this to me actually is here. He drugged me. His name's Jared. He's a father of 2 and a manager of some kind of mechanic job that I've never asked about because I'm not a good friend. I have no idea what this man does. But if you look at him, you can kind of tell what he does. You're like, I get it. So he does dabs. You guys know what dabs are? It's basically heroin. Weed, people were like, you know this weed that made me lose my job and my family? It's not strong enough. I need to like siphon it down and get pure motor oil out of it and just suck on it all day. So I'm not much of a vapor, but I'll do it from time to time. And so I take a puff pass of this dude's vaporizer. Drive home, don't remember the drive home. Like half an hour after I get home, my wife comes out and she's like, is your car still running? Yes, it was. The door was still open. I opened the garage door, turned on the TV, went inside to pet the dog. An hour later, my car was still running. I text this animal, what in the fuck did you give me, dude? His response, those are dabs, man. Haven't done it again. Sometimes you gotta live and learn, you know? Maybe that was a warning from the Lord too. Hey man, you don't need weed. You're in your 40s, you're a washed up rapper. Come back to church, man. We still have donuts. Your racist aunt is still there. Every year this woman makes me cookies and they show up to my house as dust. And we have to do this 5-minute phone call where like, first of all, no one in my family has ever asked me a question. Ever, not one question. They ask about the dog and my wife, and then I'm like, they're fine, okay, great. And then she lists my cousin in order of age where they work, and then the phone call is over. That's it, 5 minutes a year, like, well, your cousin and his wife, my cousin's 50 years old, lives in their basement, not to brag. And he's like, he works here, they works there, all right, talk to you next Christmas. I'm like, anyway. Sorry, I don't mean to talk about my family. That was kind of a side rant. I don't talk to them though. They don't know I do this because I don't want them to ride my coattails of fame. Speaking of fame, I'm so good at comedy now that I often travel places like Jacksonville, and I've crossed the threshold of like the $100 mark of hotel. If you go under 100, you're in for something. You don't know what, but something's gonna happen. Like last time I stayed in a hotel, it was $79.99. Exactly. It's already bad when, you know, the door is like facing a Cracker Barrel and an 8-lane highway. You're not off to a good start. So I walk out, first thing I see is a man in a bathrobe cooking salmon on a George Foreman grill. Now obviously this is his home. I'm in his home next door to him. Well, he makes salmon and I almost step on it. Not a great start. Then the door didn't shut. You had to like latch the thing, but like people could just come in. It was very scary. But if you get above 100, I started thinking, this room's pretty nice. This could be a place for me. This could be where it happens. Because so many of my heroes have died in hotels. So many, like Robin Williams, Anthony Bourdain, Bill from Kill Bill. There's so many. And they all die in the same way. It's called autoerotic asphyxiation. If you're not a pervert, I'll explain to you what this is, okay? I know most of you know what it is, but I'm gonna let you pretend that you've never watched a video of it. So that's when let's pretend this is a belt. Oh shit, don't fire me, shit! I didn't even mean to pull that hard. All right, let's say this is a belt. You do this, but you also start doing this one, and then whichever happens first, you win. I guess it's a race against time. That's a pretty badass way to die, in my opinion. But I like to do this thing in hotels where on the last day I'm in there, I like to put my leg up and use the towel to just furiously floss my ass. Just get everything out. The loose hairs, the dingleberries, scratch and sniff, just I don't really think I could do the autoerotic because I don't really love myself enough to masturbate anymore, and I only have one belt. So I think probably what will happen to me, my badass hotel story, is they're gonna be like, somebody will come in to clean the room and call the cops and they'll be like, what the fuck? There's no sign of forced entry, there's no blood, there's no, gun, there's nothing. This dude just seems to have died with a huge smile on his face and a towel buried in his ass. All right, I'm John Grimes. Have a good night, guys.
You guys keep it going for John Grimes.